And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Chris Bassett.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And a foul ball. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that's two-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Sit him down.
Struck him out looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fought off foul. Gonzalez at second with two down. 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now in Toronto. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 40 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Billy. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's George Springer. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
We usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex. I just gotta check what I spend it on.
Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, digging in, Trevor Story. Bassett back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
1 out, bases empty. There's a strike.
Yep.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Right side, Guerrero. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Ball 2.
2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that one fouled off.
One, 2. Two.
This one in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Alejandro Kirk. With 4 runs batted in his last game.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
The count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. And that's a fair ball.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Addison Barger. Here goes the runner. Out towards left center. Duran on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Runner on the go. That one pulled foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes. Hey, high, 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball,
Pitch
no.
misses there, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kirk on second. Varsho at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses. 2-2. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Carlos Narvaez.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's
Now
a ball.
1-1.
1-1. Inside.
Finds his way through, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Romy Gonzalez. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. That
Ball
one's
1.
upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Roman Anthony digs in now.
Center fielder, Roman Anthony.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Late swing, foul to the left. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bassett keeping him close. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Up the middle, Bichette. They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. And the Red Sox leave 1, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bichette. Sliced hard but foul.
Hike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Clement now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first.
He's out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And there's a ball. Grounded to low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. Caught looking his first time up. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And fouled off. Abreu stands at second with no outs. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Duran in the box now, takes strike 1.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. And there's a base hit to left. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Doubled his first time up. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Falling behind 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Runner on the go to third. Barker over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rafaela will hit next. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt.
2-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one to first. Guerrero takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Go ahead and watch me catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow, look and watch. I done seen everybody through their era. Def Jam, Death Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label name.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Springer, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. On a line out towards center. Anthony makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 1 with a single so far. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The other way, and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Ball,
missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Duran makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bassett back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today. A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball left side. Off balance speed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. 0 for 2 in this one. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Chris Bassett, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yariel Rodriguez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent sign. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Stays alive. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air, and it stays fair. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two on, one out. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a ball evens the count. Got him swinging.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, boo. You get down there, man.
Here's Story now. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now in Toronto, and now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. First offering misses badly for ball one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball, no. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's way high. Now 3-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one hooked foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
No outs, runner at first. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays, and he's already singled in this game. Ripped into left for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. First time up, he grounded to third. That's in there. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him. And that is a big first out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Blue Jays down a run. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Right side. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
And now Ernie Clement. Just missed.
Outside.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. He's got it, and that's the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and our score remains 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game. Now batting Jarren Duran. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Got him swinging. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Nathaniel Lowe. And there's a foul ball.
1-1.
Next offering way off the plate.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
People be talking, don't know what they saying. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm looking, you laughing, but in the future you'll be signing signatures, and I'm autographing holder.
And that's off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino appears to be getting loose. Whitlock, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering down in the dirt.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Lucas Giolito will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Greg Weissert will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the batter is George Springer. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. First
Inside.
pitch just misses. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Just missed. Bounce to the right. Gets the catcher by a step.
Third baseman, Addison Barger.
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swung on, belted. Going back. And it's off the wall. Vladdy comes in to score. We are tied at 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lucas getting ready to hit. He is struck out and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the third out of the inning. The Jays push across a run on this double. 2-2 game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Louis Varland.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Carlos Narvaez now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. And that's way high. 1-0. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and loosening in the pen. Nance getting cranked up as well. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in there at the knees. And that's too high.
1 strike.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Popped up left side. Bichette hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Top of the zone for a strike at an even 100.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Roman Anthony. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Runner on the go. Tap to first. And it's just foul. That was close. Laser. Base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's
Bichette. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Bernardino.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
Varsho in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. Bernardino. In his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Now a check swing, but he held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
base hit into right. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
First and second, 1 out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays, and he takes a strike. Two on, 1 out.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This to third, and that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. 1 runs in, gets off a throw, but he's in there easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Here's a 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
1-2.
Bichette on third. Clement at second with 1 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Bichette comes around to score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brennan Bernardino won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Justin Slate gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Two on, 1 out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. First and third, 1 down. Squirts away a little bit. In there safely.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard some more.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Second and third here. 1 away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rip towards third. Over to Lowe.
Out.
That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, catcher
Alejandro
Alejandro Kirk.
Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And a foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And now the count is even.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
Full count.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Second and third, 2 down. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
2 outs, bases full. Barger, the next to hit.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Slate gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Now on the bump, number 47.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Slow ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Anthony makes the grab on the run. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Nance.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 3. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's the strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Nance sets, fires. That one not close. 1-2 to count. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Duran stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, right field. Lucas on the move. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline.
He's good.
It's 6-3.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Really important at bat coming up now.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. And ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Gets him to chase after that one. Movement in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. In the dirt, blocked. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 3.
What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all.
Back here at Rogers Center, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Now a screamer into the outfield. Abreu pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
So digging in, Anthony Santander. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Gonzalez. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 down, base is empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
This one in the air. Low. makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 6-3.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. First pitch misses. Hoffman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Inside. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Romy Gonzalez will hit next. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Lucas puts it away. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at first, one away. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Now it's Alex Bregman. That one's in there. 0-1. Bregman takes downstairs. Next offering is outside. Narvaez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-1.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Just missed.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The tying run at the plate. The Red Sox down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I want you to get I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the Pelican Beach. A little to the little thick thing, keep it. Got a that she shot to the theaters. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the path of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to the